Drivin Ivan here, and this is the 2022 Amelia Island Concours Cars and Coffee, the Saturday morning event, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. Let's get going. Okay, I'm up on the ridge. There's the presentation show area. That's who you hear talking. They're driving some cars through there. We'll end up there, so hang with me, and we will get there. I'm going to walk through. It's very crowded today. I usually would live stream this. Check out my live streams on YouTube. I have live streamed the Sotheby's auction, but I'm just going to walk you through and show you what we've got here on the
if you want to come and talk
show
to a guy
circuit
that really
here.
Has made a
This is where the actual concours is tomorrow.
He loves to talk about the car, but
and there's some nice cars out here.
This way. Now, when it comes to supercars,
Ferrari
they come in all
308,
shapes and sizes.
of all varieties,
make my way
Jeeps,
through the crowds here.
Grand National. No matter what you like, trust me, there's something here for you today.
It's both maybe a
muscle
different
cars,
genre
convertible
of
minis. They got it all today.
Some of the cars, you've got BMWs
awesome.
and Porsches over there. But you also have the kind of cars that you put on your poster on your bedroom wall. Now, obviously, La Ferrari, you can't get any more sort of sensitive than that with its outrageous design.
Jaguar,
next to Porsche Carrera GT. The Carrera GT, when it came out, I remember seeing it at Jay Leno's garage for the first time, actually, and he's got up on the board the speed that he went with David Donahue, breaking one of the land speed records. This is truly a collectible. Anyone that follows the collector car market knows that the prices on these and the availability has like gone skyrocket. Oh look, there's a little kid here. I'm going to talk to you. Can I talk to you?
Minor.
What's your favorite car?
Minor.
You don't know. Would it be
Minor, the Mira, microcars, all over the place. Look at that.
Well, you're wearing a Ferrari shirt. You don't know, well, and you're not even wearing it.
PSL.
Ain't you? Well, I think your mom's trying to send down a message. Let's go over here.
These were the bargain.
Spiker, another brand that came up in the spirit of Bickenhouse.
This is
truly has this
a beauty. I love this Corvette.
Aeronautical,
laid back, 1962.
Roadkill. It resembles even from the logo.
How pretty.
Logo right to the front.
Manual.
You can open it up. Wonderful. Why don't we have a quick look at that?
Heck yeah. I think they're trying to say that if you see this in your rear view, it's bad luck.
Were driven.
Beautiful.
Sound absolutely. The Carrera GT starting up. Pretty good. While he's trying to do this. Okay, look at that.
This is the Corvette area, obviously.
That is a full-blown
Tunzo Corvette.
race car under there. And if you look,
trying to show you.
I love that.
As much
All right,
as
that's the kind of thing that really helps me. Carrera GT, everybody, it's the best soundtrack you can have.
This one is particularly awesome, actually.
And over here, one of
like
the favorites for me is the Koenig.
Excuse me, guys, sorry.
I actually drove this car when it first came out to America. At the time, the original one, no traction control, no electronic aids.
Nice. Well, all the way from Massachusetts. I think they drove it or shipped it. I think they shipped it. That's what I think.
It goes on.
This is a great example.
Actually, the Lamborghini Jeep.
Le Mans Corvette Series 8 of 60. Just 60 made.
So, if you are here at the Amelia, take the time to talk to the.
I had a C3 Corvette. People driving Ivan C3 or C7 or C6. There's a funny video of me driving the C7 Corvette right when it launched in the rain, and it kind of lost traction a bit. You can watch my hands shuffle while I'm driving it and talking about the car with the GM rep in there. It's kind of funny. Good video. Top End Auto Group. Lotus, Exige, Elise is in there somewhere. I love Lotuses. I have two Lotuses, an Esprit and a Europa. Again, you can Google Drivin Ivan in any of these. It's like a lovely, not quite 21 windows, but a lot of windows in this camper. That's not a camper, actually. It doesn't have the camper top. No Westphalia camper top here. These were about as slow as molasses, 0 to 60 in half an afternoon. I went camping and my uncle's. Everybody has a story about these, right? If you're a Gen Xer, I think. Anyway. Fun cars. Volkswagens are still fun cars to this day. And you can get some nice quick ones too. Corvair, a car very dear to my heart. Check out my review of my Corvair. And I'll tell you how I met Ralph Nader and what happened there. Drivin Ivan, Corvair. This is a Jaguar R-Type. I have an XJR. I bought the cheapest. I bought the cheapest XJR on YouTube. Check out that video.
There you go.
And you'll see my video review of that one. These are lovely.
Yep.
Very lovely. The
2015.
F-Type.
Yep.
Kind of emulating the earlier E-Type in a way.
Correct.
In a way. So what do you think, guys? You like your car?
I love it.
You having fun at Cars and Coffee here?
Yeah. Enjoying the show.
Are you sure?
yeah.
Looking forward to tomorrow too?
We won't be here tomorrow.
All right. You're just here for the Cars and Coffee.
Exactly.
$175 to get in.
Where are you from?
We're from London originally.
I figured. Okay,
There you
cool.
go. Yeah.
Well, you got to see the back of my shirt then too.
Go on,
Check this out.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
So, there's my Sprite. Yeah. Check out my car collection with this Drivin Ivan drive on YouTube.
So what's
See it?
Drivin Ivan?
Yeah.
Okay. We should check it
I
out.
had my fair share of automobiles. Let's just say.
Okay.
This is a lovely car, the R-Jags. Jaguar is, I would say, a bargain roller, Rolls-Royce, because they have a buttery soft steering, but yet they're ultra quick. And you can get lovely interiors like this one, black and red, with beautiful red stitching. And I bet that wasn't a cheap option, was it, sir?
Wasn't a cheap option. The
Yeah.
window sticker on the front there.
Oh, okay, window sticker on the front. Let's see what my good man was set back on this. 103,545, sir, and 18 miles per gallon.
A bargain, didn't you say?
I mean, gas is only going up like 11, 12 cents a day. What do you care, right?
Exactly.
I think if you can swing this, you could probably swing that. All right.
Well, you have a good time.
You too. I'm sorry we'll miss you tomorrow. SSR. I like the convertible pickups. I like my Shelby Dakota pickup truck. It's very, very cool. Blue on blue. V12 XJS. Another Jaguar. We're in the British section, are we? No, because that's a Honda CRX. A little bit of British history to this Ford GT40, but not entirely. Shelby. Cobra. Celine, actually. That is a Celine. These are really cool. You know, this is the type of car that you drove back in the day if you wanted good fuel economy. These were getting close to 50. Well, there was the HF version that got close to 50 miles a gallon. This is the XSI. So you were probably down in the 30s with this one. But still, you know, mid-30s in the fuel economy at least. And really fun to drive. You can really wring these things out. Might even be able to get a wheel in second gear, maybe. I'm not saying I know that by experience, but I know that by experience. If you just dump the clutch. Sunbeam Tiger. These are very fast. These had big old engines inside, and they were quite quick. Perhaps it was sort of like a Shelby Cobra, in a way.
Yes, Steve.
All right. I think there's an internet model TikToker in there, maybe, right? Is that what you're doing? TikToking? Is that what you guys are doing? Yeah. Lotus Elise, Sunbeam, Tiger. Let's take a look at that engine, shall we? Of course we shall. There we go.
Yes.
That's what you want to see, right?
One stop.
There you go. 2006 Lotus Exige. Again, just Google Drivin Ivan in any car like Lotus. You might see my review of the Evora if you do that. Ferraris. What else we got here? We're about to get in the Porsche section. Always want to put the Porsches separate from everything else. Boss 302. So far, I would say that this car right here is the one I would like to drive home with. There's been a lot of great cars. Well, besides like the Lancia Stratos and the Aston Martin Zagato that I saw earlier at the RM Sotheby's auction. Check that out. Streaming videos on my TikTok, The Real Drivin Ivan, and Drivin Ivan Caps on Instagram. But this is the right color of MR2, if you ask me. I was just telling the folks, sir, that this might be the car that I would drive home out of all the ones I've seen.
You got 50 grand?
Exactly.
That's
see?
a good down payment.
I know.
It took me 10 years to get this car.
Yeah, it's lovely. What's the color called? What's the color
Doesn't
called?
have the big brakes.
Light blue.
Light blue, yeah.
They got
That is
bigger brakes
lovely.
than 86, didn't they?
Yeah, this is the first year. 85 first year.
85 first year. I'm kicking myself. I almost bought one of these for silly money. It wasn't this color, it was white. And I really should have bought that car. It was very silly of me not to buy it. But it was a little far away from home and it was very late at night. Let's just put it that way. And so, as fate would have it, I did not buy it, and I should have. Because they're selling for crazy money now. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, who knows? Mid-engine, Toyota, Japanese dependability, and all the right things. Ticks all the right boxes, that car, I think. I hope I'm not missing anything. I'm trying to show you every car. Now we're in the Porsche area. Another 914-6. There was one in the Sotheby's, 1970, the Sotheby's tent this morning. I guess it's going up for auction. They're expecting like 175 to 225,000 of it, I think. So these are really going crazy in value. Yeah, they're bringing all the money these days. Well, got one of these at home. Porsche 928. Mine is not an S4. See if it's a manual. I bet it's a manual. It's a manual. Dog leg left for first gear. Reverse is all the way left and up towards the engine. They call these the German Corvette because it's front engine, rear wheel drive V8. And let me tell you, having a 77 Corvette and a 78 Porsche 928 at the same time, that's one of the reasons I sold my C3. Had a nice C3. Beautiful to look at, kind of fun to drive with the tops off, but could not take a turn to save its life. Unfortunately, you can of course prep those so that they can be quite competent on the road course or on back roads, but mine was not prepped that way, let's just say. So it was a bit rough in that department. Oh, these are lovely. This one right here. So not only do you have a Safari 911, but it's purple. Yes, sir. That's the car I'm driving out of here if you give me a choice. Sorry, Toyota MR2, it's close, but with this level of finish,
After I met
oh my.
the first time with you and Kelly,
Smells so good.
I was
Wow.
like, oh my gosh.
Amazing. Wow, wow, wow. That is awesome.
The other shops up there that DM's up the heck.
It's awesome. 911 Turbo S. That's about as high as you can go in the Porsche lineup. Wow, they have my car here. My car is 2 over from here. This is beautiful. Mankind. We'll get to that in a second. Yes, I have an 82 911 Targa without the whale tail. And this one is close. I'll try to tell you what year it is, but it's around an 82. I'll tell you that. 911 SC, Super Carrera, Sport Carrera, whatever you want to call it. 78 to 83 in America. And just Google, I bought the cheapest 911 in Drivin Ivan to see my video on this car.
Tickets are still available online and at the gate.
This is body is like right.
There's supposed to be 300 cars out here today. It's a lot of cars.
More markets available.
Do you have some lotion or no? You don't
Love the interior here. Matches my hat. See? Does it match my hat? I think it does. It's Porsche, everyone, in case you're wondering how to pronounce it. It's Porsche. 2 syllables. And
Get it right.
as a certain character in a movie back in the early 80s would say, there is no substitute.
That's right.
Drivin Ivan has 4 Porsches. Check out his videos on YouTube. Maybe you'll like them. Or you can watch the one on the Austin Healey Sprite if you like those better. Which one's yours? Very nice.
Yeah, you want me to close the head?
I have an 82 911 SC Targa, actually.
Do you?
If you Google, I bought the cheapest 911, Drivin Ivan, you'll see my video on it.
Alright.
Ask me what I paid for it. Go ahead.
What did you pay for it?
I can't tell you. The viewers have to tune in. But I'll give you a secret with sign language, sir. A secret with sign language. That's what I paid for it. So watch the video. There's a secret as to why I paid that much money in it. You'll have to see it. It's a good one. I love your car, sir. Very nice. Whale tail. Interesting wheels. You don't see a lot of people going gold and white.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Everybody said that.
Mine has white gauges with white leather and blue piping. So mine's a standout too. I have my original wheels, but I have turbo twist on it for the handling. Turbo tie rods and turbo twist. Makes the car a little more improved. Nice to meet you, sir. Nice car.
Yes.
Anyway, onward. Can't waste too much time. I know you guys want to see cars, right? Well, hopefully you want to hear me talking too. Some. And yeah. Well, lot to see here. Lot to see here today, including purple Bentleys. I mean, purple Rolls Royces. Sorry, my mind was, I don't know, distracted a little bit for some unknown reason. Here's a Rolls Royce. Greatest thing about the modern Rolls Royce is that they have now incorporated the suicide door again. And all you do is you press a button and get the door to close on these. Very easy, very simple, and you just tap a button and it closes for you. See? Look at that. Look at that.
It also power closes from the inside, and then
there's a button you tap.
The first one though that also has a power assist open from the inside.
This gentleman representing Rolls-Royce, just as polished as the automobiles, everyone. Please do Google Drivin Ivan and Rolls-Royce. See my review of the Black Label Wraith. Or the, what's the other one? No, just that one.
Black Badge Ghost.
Black Badge.
Ghost.
The one I reviewed. The one I reviewed.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry.
Not this one. But this is a Black Badge Ghost.
Correct, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No problem at all.
Have a lovely day. I'm sure you're going to sell a lot of these. This one, man.
You may sell out.
Is that sold yet?
Oh, yeah.
I figured, yeah.
Not in stock, though.
Yeah. Special order, or is that a stock color?
That's a company color.
Wow.
Purple silk.
What percent go with this?
Purple silk.
Yeah. One.
Purple silk with purple silk interior.
What's the rarest color on these?
Honestly, there's no answer for that because many of our customers will design their own
Bespoke,
colors.
yeah.
Yep, completely bespoke.
Well, that's me. Thank you, sir.
Hey,
How you doing? It's lovely. Put my camera in here. Let the viewers see the opulence and beauty of this lovely Barney purple. It's actually not Barney purple. It's a lovely shade of purple.
much deeper and classier.
I love it.
than the
I
Barney
love it.
purple.
I have a pink Citroen CX wagon. So,
Oh, really?
you know, I like weird colors. So I'm into that. If I pick them, most of my cars are blue. If I pick them,
Oh, yeah.
that's the way I roll. But you know, oh, you gotta drive this one a bit. The a little rust on the rotors there.
Oh, yeah, it's just sitting here overnight.
Been sitting here, yeah. There was a lot of fog this morning.
Oh, yeah, it was.
A lot of fog.
And last night.
That is good from every angle. I mean, I could spend all day on that car, honestly. I love that thing. That is so cool. All right. What else? What else do we got? Minis? Stay with me here. I'm trying to stay focused. Show you every car out here. It's tough. It's tough. There's a lot of people around here. Probably something like 75 degrees if you're in a cold, miserable climate with snow right now. I do apologize. But you want to get down here to Amelia Island because this is a great car show. One of the best on the East Coast. and to show you Di Tommaso Pantera.
We'll see you around the camera.
Wow, wow, Mi bella. My pretty. That is a lovely color, kind of a blurple. It's a blue purple. Earlier Ferraris. The best thing about these Ferrari Spiders is the way they got the hard top, even when it's a soft top, even when it's down, to echo the shape, and when it's up actually, to echo the shape of the actual top, which is just, I think, gorgeous. And you'll note that Ferrari, they never put like the name of the car on the back, whether it's a 348 or a 355. This one has that wonderful H-gate shifter. If you'd like to see me review that, check out my review of the 308 GTS. Yeah, this is a 348 Spider, and yeah, the Testarossa was very controversial, but they just kept on developing it. They call it cheese grater sides because it looks like a cheese grater. There's a newer Ferrari there. Lovely Mercedes. Let's get on down the line here. Aston Martin. This is a modern car. Another 348. This one is very desirable to me. I think these are great. They actually did not come with Ferrari badges. This is a Ferrari, well, it's actually a Dino 308 GT4, called a Ferrari. They actually had a 2-liter version of this sold in Europe and Canada, so it only had a 2-liter V8, but this one has the H-gate shifter and the Dino engine, named after his son Dino, who passed away unfortunately, Enzo's son. There you go. Wow, a lot of people out here today enjoying these cars and enjoying the weather. That is awesome. RT looks like they just pulled it out of a storage somewhere or something.
It's, you know, it's just a race car, essentially.
There you go, a signed Viper there, GTS, top of the line. Got the top for the aerodynamics. This almost looks like the Black Ghost a little bit.
It is.
It is the Black Ghost?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it is the Black Ghost. Silly me. I'm like, I just saw this in DC.
Yep.
No wonder it looks like the Black Ghost. It is the Black Ghost.
It's not a racing legend for nothing.
I have a video of this on the mall in DC.
Do you? Awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I'd been
Lovely
there.
car. Yeah,
This gentleman was
I
there.
missed the Countach. I want to see the. Where is the Countach now?
I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised since this is a Haggerty event.
Yeah.
I would think the Countach, the DeLorean, and the Duesenberg would all be here.
I think you should just park that at my house when you're not using it.
Nearby?
Talk to Brad. Oh, he's not with you guys anymore. Brad is now with RM Auctions.
Thanks for
And
catching that.
he's in town as well. Sure, no problem. Happy to help you out. Don't want it to hit the Black Ghost.
You're right.
Don't want it to hit the Black Ghost. Where's the Haggerty swag this year? At the entrance?
I guess so. They didn't give us any.
That's not very nice.
really. I know the
Hang on. Look, it's got a roll bar. You can hang on, actually. That's pretty funny. This, I would say, is the right color for a Lincoln Continental. Got to have it in baby blue, I think. 57 Mark II from the Sunshine State. And look, matching interior. Wow. And these American cars from back then, and my mom had a 66 Dodge Dart convertible. My dad had a 70 Coupe de Ville convertible. They're just really lovely. I love these things. They're so comfortable and cushy. You're not going to take a turn very well in these, but you are going to have a very soft, comfortable ride, and you're going to have more than enough power for back in the day. And even today, that'll get you up on the highway pretty quickly if it's tuned correctly. This is about all the Di Tommaso Pantera you can have. It's like a GT5 sort of. It even looks like an expanded GT5. Like it's super fast. This is about all the Pantera you can have, isn't it? GT5? What is it?
No, this is an IMSA car.
Oh, it's an IMSA car. I was like, yeah, it looked like even more than that. Yeah. So this is an IMSA Di Tommaso Pantera. Wow. H-gate. It's for sale. It is for sale. Would you like to tell my viewers how much it is?
It's appraised and insured for 125. We're asking 390 and 100. Because you know they always insure or appraise things for more than what they're worth. So.
Nice. All right. That is cool. Lots of people walking around. Hard to get a clean shot of the car today, but I'm doing my best for you. Di Tommaso Pantera. This is a guy that at one time owned Maserati. I'm a big fan of Maserati, as you can see on the shirt here. That's my Spider. But Di Tommaso did own Maserati at one point, and that's why you have some cars badged as Maseratis and Di Tommaso's, like the Longchamp and the Camzen. Yeah, I've always wanted a Longchamp. You know where I could find a Longchamp?
I don't. But you could probably find one in Europe.
Yeah. But we're not in Europe, are we?
I know people that own.
This is the right color, sir. What color is that?
It's not mine. I don't know. People, you're not the only one to ask. Mine's Porsche Silver.
Porsche Silver and black. Well, that's the second right color. How about that?
My Porsche is the same color.
Yeah? As which? That one? Which Porsche?
I have a Macan S.
Yeah? Nice, nice. Driven it on the track. They are lovely. I have four Porsches. You can see them right here. Just Google. And you can see a lovely video on your own car, too. This will be on YouTube later. I like it. I'm going to go see the interior. Wow. 5-point harnesses, everything. You got it going on.
Could have almost put a trunk there.
They're screamers, aren't they? You got to pay attention, don't you? You got to. How much throttle can you give it to get it loose? On a cold morning.
No, in second gear they'll do what, 65, 70 miles an hour. You don't even need to get out of second gear.
So you can get shaky in second gear even.
No, second gear is the acceleration.
Yeah, it's got a lot of torque, huh? What's the horsepower and torque?
Stock they were like 330, underrated.
Okay.
But, 330 or so.
And what's yours?
What's up, guys? Just take a little video.
Get in line. No,
he's president.
I know. I can tell. He's got the shirt on.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
What's yours have then?
I don't know. I haven't done it.
What's been done to it?
That's a stock boat.
Oh, okay. Right. I know that they did some modifications on these to make sure they're all good, upgrades and things like that. Anyway, use it in good health, sir. I love it. Have a great day. All right, what else do we need to see? Should we sneak around that way? Guess we have to. Unless we want to sneak around the other way. We'll sneak around the other way. There's more cars over here.
How do you not know?
We'll double back this way. Photo ops with the cars, always. Try to stay out of their way. Trying to keep it still for you guys, walking and talking. And we have a 1936 La Carab replica. Probably not a very replicated car, I'm guessing. That is just crazy. Very cool, though. You never know what you're going to see here at the Amelia Island Concord Elegance, do you? No, you don't. Rolls-Royce motor cars. I got the lady there. I have a full video description of that when I review the Wraith. Check out my Wraith video. I tell you the whole story of her. There's a cool story. Try to grab the badge and she'll go away. Oh, look. I got one of these. So excited. With the baseball glove leather, I actually have the same car with different wheels, and mine has been painted Laguna Seca blue. So if you'd like to see my review and me driving this in the snow, check that out on YouTube. Baseball glove leather. It was only sold with this color back there. It's about a 2001 or so.
It is a 2001.
Same as mine, except mine is now Laguna Seca blue. Just Google Drivin Ivan and Audi TT, and you'll see my review of your car.
Okay,
You'll see me driving it in the snow like it's stolen.
Okay.
I know you wouldn't drive this in the snow.
No.
Is it yours? Both of yours.
Nice watch.
You drive it, don't you? You like it?
I don't know. Can you tell us a little bit about what you collect?
I love mine. They're great. You can cover the radio with that TT plate there.
Very low key about it, which I love about it.
Wonderful, wonderful cars. Very nice to see one on the Concours. I think these are undervalued, kids. There's a lot of fun to be having. All-wheel drive, turbo, convertible. Let me tell you. In fact, this one has 225 horsepower versus the 185 horsepower that you get with the 5-speed manual. This one is 6-speed manual, and just more car, actually. Ferrari Daytona, Borani wire wheels, Daytona seats, that's where they came from. You can see modern Ferraris with this option these days. Those are the Daytona seats.
What's the one you're looking for that's gray up and up these days?
Sunday, March 6th.
Trying to show you every car out here. Look at this beauty. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo. Never sold in America, this one. These Spiders were, but this Spider was not. But you can import these now, and a lot of people are doing it. And I like it. I do like it. Look at this thing. Wedge shape. Kind of like the Lotus Elan from the era. I think it's a beauty. I love these. Twin Spark. It's a Georgia car. Alfa Romeo. Here's the pretty boat tail. Duetto, these were called. The Alfa Romeo Duetto. This is the early one. In fact, if you watch the movie The Graduate, this car was the star car in that movie. Dustin Hoffman was driving it in many memorable scenes. And of course, Mrs. Robinson could not drive a European shift, as they called it in the movie. Jaguar. Here's the suicide door Lincoln, like they're making the suicide doors now on Rolls Royces and such. They were a thing back then, but they outlawed them because of the danger of this door opening and you being dragged out and killed in an accident. That's why they went away from this, in case you're wondering. And Rolls Royce, of course, has engineered all that problem out, so it's now produced again. Wow, wow, wow. Continuing on. Yes, Maserati Spider. This is the newer iteration. I have a buyer's guide for the 4200 series on these. But this is the Gran Turismo. They went to the Grand Sport before these. And now this is what you can buy these days from Maserati, should you choose to. Along with the MC20. Always love these a lot. Beautiful, beautiful sedan. I mean, you know, 4 doors, and look how lovely that is. Just look how lovely. I mean, yep, Giulia Super. I think it's one of the prettiest sedans available. And here we have a GTV. I do have one of these as well, and it is a convertible. So check that out on YouTube. This is probably early 70s as well. And this one, also reviewed this one. Modern Alpha. Strange kind of semi-automatic gearbox, not unlike the Maserati Spider here, which is Cambio Corsa. This one also has an auto manual. It's actually a manual transmission. but it's operated a different way. You push for first and reverse. Excuse me, sir, I'm so sorry. And two-tone interior there, and just a very interesting drive. Like I said, I was blown away by this because it's not like anything else you can drive really out there. Transmission is special.
I chickened out and bought the Mercedes instead, but
you shouldn't have, sir.
I know, but I just couldn't.
Well, if you want to know what it's like, just Google Drivin Ivan Alfa Romeo, and you'll find it.
It just they
It's
did
the
a great
4C,
job.
I think. I think they call it the 4C, as I remember.
What do they
Alpha 4C. It was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but how much now?
Drivin Ivan. You could probably pick one of these up for, I don't want to say, but you look like a man who could afford it. So you should go look for one, so you're going to like it.
Except they're very rare here in the U.S.
What did Jeremy Clarkson say?
Red carbon right there.
You know what Jeremy
I
Clarkson?
love Jeremy.
He said, if you consider yourself a sports car enthusiast and you haven't owned an Alfa Romeo, you're wrong.
That's a great line.
Drivin Ivan has 2 of them.
It's beautiful, though.
You should go get one, sir. You'd enjoy it.
Pininfarina, right?
Sure. Most of them are. Have a nice day, sir. Look at this one. You don't see one of these every day. This looks like one of these Brazilian cars. Like a Puma or something. Is it a Puma? Yeah, Puma GTE. I think these are made in Brazil. Brazil. Sorry, guys and gals. Trying to back up and see enough of that. These are just lovely cars. They almost look like a kit car from the 70s, but they're not. They were actually produced. Allard. Some of those have Cadillac engines in them, actually. Believe it or not. These were very sporting for the day in which they were out there. Maybe in the 50s. Very fast cars for back then.
Yeah.
Extremely fast. Yeah. Here we go. The Berlinetta Boxer with the, this is called a Berlinetta Boxer paint job, actually. The black on the bottom and red on the top. And H-gate. I mean, this was the first Ferrari supercar, really.
Oh, wow.
Yep. There you go. Learn something every day.
There you go. Thanks, man.
BB 512. First supercar. For Ferrari, Lamborghini had Altamira.
Yeah.
You know, this one came along and it was about all you could do. There you go. Just Google Drivin Ivan in any car. You'll learn a lot about these cars.
What year was it first manufactured?
Oh man, do I look like a walking encyclopedia?
Well, I don't know. You know,
it's late 70s, early 80s. Development. Late 70s, early 80s, right in there.
Well, then you are an encyclopedia.
I think they actually started developing it in the early 70s. So there you go. Lovely, lovely cars. McLaren right next to it. Here we go. This will get a little bit of attention today. Countach. This one is the anniversary edition from the late 80s. When they introduced this one, they showed a clay model at the factory, and the engineers were speaking a dialect language from Santa Agata Bolognese, Italy. And one of them said when they opened the door and they popped the lights on and they pulled the cover off it, he said "Countach," which means holy crap, and that's what they called the car. Most Lamborghinis are named after fighting bulls from Italy.
I see the bulls on these.
Yeah. Nice to see young people interested in cars. You know, I mean younger than a Gen Xer like me. F40? F40? Yeah, we need an F40 and a BMW M1. Now, the funny thing about this BMW M1 being so close to this Lamborghini is that Lamborghini helped develop that BMW M1 there. Beautiful car. And here we have the XJ220. One of my most popular videos on YouTube was a video I produced. I'm not going to tell you how many years ago I produced the video on this car, but it was a long time ago. So just Google Drivin Ivan and Jaguar XJ220. And I tell you the whole story about this with Tom Walkinshaw Racing and everything else. This one, Alpine. Wow, what is this? This is a Venturi, actually, I believe. Yep, Venturi Trophy 400. The French Ferrari right here, people. Basically a French Ferrari. And this was one of the nicest ones. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the beauty. Looks like an F40, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. We know where they got their inspiration from. There's no question that they took a bit of inspiration from this right here.
So I'm gonna walk around.
The F40. Want to see that engine? Oh, of course you do. You want to see it. Why not? BMW M1, very refined, exotic car for back in the day. That was about all the comfort and luxury you could have along with your speed back in the day. I think they did it right. Blue, XJ220. Wow. You see a lot of cool stuff out here. Diablo GT from Curated. They're a cool dealership that actually have a video on them from Miami. They're down in Miami. Curated. Excellent car dealership. Lots of cool stuff in there. They had an EV10. I guess they had this LM. If you like Lamborghinis, check out my interview with Valentino Balboni that I shot with him at the factory back in 1999. But this is LM002. He talks about it in that video. This was built for the Saudi military, and they never actually bought it, so they decided to produce it as a car that anybody could buy. Just kind of the predecessor to the, the modern SUV that we see, the rugged, fast. This was known for being able to do 110 miles an hour in the sand. So there you go, 110 miles an hour in the sand. Not too shabby. Everything you want in Saudi Arabia, obviously. Lovely car. All right, onward we go. And upward, maybe. Downward, upward, I don't know. Onward and upward. Koenigsegg.
Are you liking this one?
He's liking it. Two thumbs up from this young man right here. He says, I'm liking the blue interior is what I'm liking. That is lovely. And well, I'll go ahead and call it Bentley stitching there on the seats. Why not? Koenigsegg CCX. It's about as exotic as it gets, huh? McLaren SLR. Mercedes. McLaren Mercedes. Yeah. Go. Look at the back here. There you go. I'm trying to show you as much as I can of it. It's kind of crowded over here. And there you go. Some long hair right there, isn't it? Spiker C8. Showed you one of these earlier in my RM Auctions video. I think one of these is going at the RM Auction tonight. A Spider version. I would definitely have it in this color. Absolutely.
I could stand it.
Now that is what they call the convertible, in case you're wondering. There you go. Got a little cross down there too. You can see the shift linkage. You can see the attention to detail that Spiker has taken, all the gauges. I mean, it looks like a 70s E-Type with all those switches and such inside. But I think it's one of the best looking cars here. I love these. Very unique. Wow, this is almost a clone of the one that, what's his name, Paul, the actor, unfortunately was killed in. This is the Carrera GT. These are known for being tough to drive. Got to know what you're doing when you drive these. Unfortunately, they lost control, and well, the rest is a sad, sad history. But this is the same color and everything. It's one of those cars that if someone hands you the keys, you're like, you should be a little weary unless you drive on the track all the time. Which, fortunately, I do. So I would love to take a spin in it. Look at that. Very, very cool. 10. That's how many cylinders it has, in case you're wondering. It's almost like a little private jet over here. What do we think of this one, everyone? Yeah. Ferrari. It's your garden variety 1,000 horsepower car. As it goes. Oh, this is the Sergio, which I show you a video on of last year's Pebble Beach Concours Elegance. I have more information on that car there. But it is named after Pininfarina's Sergio Pininfarina. And it's basically they take the stock car and turn it into this with some very cool design details all throughout the car, actually. And I like it. I've never seen it in blue. Blue with the black kind of carbon fiber. It's about as good as it looks. Oh yes. That family has some nice cars.
He was driving. He was pulled us out when I was out there waiting to get the shuttle. He was driving us out on the road.
There you go. 2020 004S 0 to 60 in 3, 650 horsepower, 8-cylinder, 6.2 liter. Top speed of, well, the same as my Alpina B7, 186 miles per hour. There you have it. Pagani Lyra. Raduno. Try to show you the interior a bit. See what's going on here. Of course, you want to see it, right? Seating for 3. Some gauges on the outside here. Fuel, oil.
Sort of the DS.
Little leopard print action going on here. Really? Okay. Why not?
Steve Carlin.
Looking house.
Nice. It is a crash tested.
All right. Pagani. Saman, Florida. I think you need to be a bit ostentatious to drive one of these cars. No question.
Yeah, you gotta
blue, and silver and kind of white silver. What a gorgeous color combination. Wow, wow, wow. You're seeing some good stuff here, aren't you? Maybe I'll make that the thumbnail. That's a very cool, cool shot there. Wow, look at this. What is going on here? Miami Supercar rooms. Well, this is a 308 like none other, I would say. I don't know what's going on. Well, I got a press pass. I'm walking in here. I don't care. All right. So what do we got going on here?
We completely redesigned, rebuilt a 308.
Yeah?
So new interpretation.
Wow.
Completely carbon fiber body,
Uh-huh.
carbon fiber.
I got it the night before I started.
And lightweight suspension, bigger wheels, bigger brakes, upgraded engine, new interiors.
So can you provide the full car, or do you have to find your own to supply? Donor car.
You should provide a donor car, but we can provide it a donor for the client.
Okay, so
as well.
you come in with let's say you come in with a mechanically perfect, but they had a rear end collision. So you want to just get rid of that one. They bring it to you. How much is that going to cost them to turn it into something like this?
It's a custom-made product, so it depends.
I'll take a price range.
We can start from 350.
Okay. And where are you based?
In Italy, we are based in Tuscany and Turin with a workshop in Turin.
Tuscany and Turin. So sorry, but you're going to have to go to Tuscany and Turin to see these. What a shame.
Yeah, big shame. Waiting for you there.
Yeah. What's going on over there? A Spada?
Yeah, over there it says Espada.
What have you done to that? Made it a safari car?
These guys concept cars.
Okay. Oh, they're different?
Yeah, I mean, we are together. We are friends and we are here together, but he can explain better because he's
Is it AlphaTauri? Is that?
Tauri, yeah. It's from the last year car.
Okay.
So a real F1.
Wow. That was last year's F1. How'd they do?
Yeah.
Did they do well or not?
I mean, medium.
Okay.
We got here and we didn't set up this.
So if you want to see wow, this is amazing. Look at this, Espada. That is wild. AlphaTauri. Real F1 from last year. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of controls on it either, so they probably had to do a lot while they were driving this one. Fits body. I tell you, but this Espada is something else. Clearing out a view there now for it. Wow, look at that thing. Try to get you a wide, try to get you a wide shot of the Espada right here. That is just amazing. I'm gonna take a selfie with that one. It's just too cool. What else am I gonna have an opportunity to take it? So just take it in and enjoy it. And I'll set my phone up here. Oh boy. The second you're gonna take a picture, someone's gotta walk in. I tell you, it happens every time, doesn't it? Ooh. Okay, onward, upward. That is, I don't know what to say about that, honestly. I love the Espada so much that I think it's good just as it is, but you know, when you turn an Espada into a Restomod hot rod, you know, that's kind of cool too. So I don't know, I'm torn about that one, but I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Come around this way and show you one more time this Maggiore. Named after the lake. Excuse me, sorry. Named after Lake Maggiore.
Maggiore.
Named after the lake, right?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Very nice.
Bye.
Yeah.
So, this is Maggiore, Project M, 308.
Right.
Restomod.
But there is a Lake Maggiore.
Yeah, but it's my lake.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm joking.
Is that your name? So that's why it's got that.
Yeah, why it's got
You're a young guy to be doing this.
Crazy guy.
It's nice, man. Very, very cool.
Thank you.
You designed it.
Yeah, why not? So there's the guy. Come see him on the web at.
Yeah.
Where are you on the web?
Automobili Maggiore.
Automobili
Maggiore.
Maggiore.
Yeah, you can find Instagram.
Probably
Facebook,
.it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
.com.
Oh, .com. Okay. Cool. Hey, he's got the Americans. All right, sir. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Automotive art going on here.
With us right now, not excluding Max, of course.
The vendors out today, which, you know, I wonder if I could sneak through back this way. I think I will.
Paul Tuttle Jr. Who's the head of design at Stellantis, which
Look
is
at this.
basically Chrystal Corporation.
Always something else to see here with Drivin Ivan. I hope you're tuning in, Googling Drivin Ivan and following me on Twitter, Drivin Ivan Cats, and Instagram. Twitter is actually at Ivan Cats. Instagram is Drivin Ivan Cats. TikTok is the real Drivin Ivan. And YouTube here, Drivin Ivan Cats. Plus Ivan Cats Productions for my music and disc golf content over there on that channel. Check that out too. Appreciate it if you subscribe to that one. Watch some videos over there too. You might like it. Watch my Free Your Mind music video. The original song I wrote with a lot of my guitar and car collection in it. Free Your Mind, Ivan Cats, and you'll find that video. Right here you're finding a really, really cool Bullion is what you're looking at here. Autographed by everybody. Hispanic Suiza. Oh, they finally have it out. They advertised this car last year, but they didn't have it out. They launched it last year, but they didn't have it here. So this year they have it. The new remake of Hispana Suiza. See if I can back up enough to get the whole thing in there. Probably not. Okay, here we go. Hispana Suiza. There it is. In all its glory. That's right. That is a very cool car. The Hispana Suiza. Nice to see it here finally.
Awesome.
She loves it.
Awesome.
Matches her almost. Not quite. You need a Hispana Suiza.
There we go.
Don't you?
That's what I need.
Looks like we're having a media roundhouse here. I'll walk over to the back and not get in their way too much. That's Wayne Carini and
Stay right here.
Certainly the sound of the motorcycles and the experience, especially when you're talking about V-twin style bikes with the open exhaust and stuff. Sound is everything, and I love the idea that
there we go.
electric because, you know, you can just kind of bring it into what that sounds like, and I think people are moving forward for sure.
Sound is such an important part, you know, and every car is really quiet versus when you open the sport exhaust, you feel that sound of that verbal and that downshift and that exhaust.
Try to be quiet over there. Respectful of the other media.
When you get an electric car today,
It's hard to navigate and get a clean shot of cars today, like I said, because there's so many people walking around.
These new plaids or
A
whatever.
lot of cars are used for marketing.
0-60 in what? 2 seconds?
Yeah, extreme torque, man.
There you go, the quintessential car. Porsche 911 Carrera.
Paul, you got anything going on with the new builds right now? I know that you
So what we have going on here, RS Turbo, is a very lovely sort of modification interpretation, I guess. Kind of like Singer, but not Singer. Classic 9 Motorworks.
Starting with 39 Lincoln Zephyr 3-window coupe, so that's kind of fun. I was actually thinking about doing it all electric, to be honest with you. And I think that would be a spectacular kind of electric car. I don't think anyone's done anything like that with a Zephyr. And you know, they're highly customizable.
Wow.
Work is going to be a little bit more like.
There you go, Classic 9 Motorworks. Check them out. All right, moving on to the other side of the show. Trying to show you everything here today. Already showed you those. The Allard, the BB512 Berlinetta Boxer, Ferrari, the Puma, Alpha 4C, Spider. Looks like we got a Revs Institute Fiat Multipla over there. This is called a Multipla. It was basically the Italian SUV back in the 50s and 60s. See how smooth I can get over there for you. Hope you're not getting dizzy. Apologies if you are, but too crowded to carry around the tripod today. It's like a minx.
Yeah.
Ayers Minx. There you go, the original Doom Buggy. In the right color. Got the Woody. This is the beach area over here. Oh, look at that. Wow, it's signed by him. That is very, very cool. Bruce Myers. Yeah. That is awesome. Signed by the man himself. 8-cylinder. Oh, you see it all down here. That is awesome. So funny. You see it all here at Amelia, don't you? Got to see the interior, don't you? I just, well, until very recently, I had a Crosley CC sedan that was kind of mimicking a Woody. I think they're trying to make a political statement with this one. But really, really cool. I do have a nice video on one of these type of old wagons, Ford wagons. Check that video out. Country Squire. This was white with a turquoise interior, not a Woody, but still a very cool car, like this one is. BMW's tent up here. Let's see what they got. They got an M1. They got an orange M1 up here.